Aloha mai e kako. My name is Leilani Kupo, and I serve as the Associate Dean of Students for Educational Access and Equity, Learning Support, and Transition Programs. The unit I am responsible for provides direct service for student scholars who identify as first generation, low income, foster youth, homeless youth, undocumented, transfer, returning, and/or veterans. Services and support are also provided for scholars who are differently abled and in need of accommodation, as well as those who are in academic recovery. In addition to advocating for and with student scholars who come from historically under-resourced communities, I serve as a cultural advisor for Ohana, the Polynesian dance club on campus. As a Kanaka Maoli, or Native Hawaiian mixed-race Indigenous woman who grew up in a low-income household and struggled academically throughout her collegiate experience, I feel both responsible and obligated to advocate for educational equity and access. This comes from the values instilled in me by family, the value of community, the responsibility to be a better ancestor, and the responsibility to leave a place better than how I found it. When I first started this study, I was exhausted. I experienced a lot of stomach pain, migraine headaches, jaw pain, and muscle pain. I was also experiencing significant bouts of anxiety and feelings of isolation, anger, and rage. I am always questioning whether I will be losing my job. I'm always fearful that advocating for student scholars' needs and for transformative change will create a hostile environment, both for myself and for those who I advocate for and with. However, I continue to do this work because I ask myself, if I don't do it, who will? What I've learned most about myself during this process is the need to prioritize goal and intention setting. I found that clarifying my intention for the day made me feel more stable. Setting goals made me feel like I would be able to have some sort of structure to my chaotic days. I focused on making the goals manageable and attainable, and at times my intention setting served as the goal. I remember one morning I kept saying to myself, don't be a jerk. Don't be a jerk today. I'm not going to be a jerk. And though that was part of my intention setting, it was also a clear goal that I was able to hold close to me throughout the day as a reminder of what I needed to do in order to be effective. I also found that I needed to rededicate myself to creating routines. Though I could not complete the daily reflections in writing, each day I would debrief with myself and find time to reflect on not only the day's events, but also find time to prepare for the next day. One lesson that stuck with me was the importance of setting intention and reviewing goals for the day. Each morning, I remember to greet the day. I remember to clarify my intention, and I remember to identify the goals that I have for the day. This has helped me both focus and remind myself about what is important and what is necessary, not only for me to be successful, but also for me to be healthy. One lesson I encourage others to consider is how advocacy is being received on campus, and how supportive and/or dangerous environments feel for individuals who serve as social justice advocates.